Hansel and Gretel lived in a close, damp cottage on the loose wood. Their mother had died on a frosty day, so their father had married a new wife, who was not as sweet as she seemed. In fact, she was a rotten as apple. You must take them away, your children, the stepmother said to her husband. If I do that, the wolves will eat them, he protested. And if you don't, we all die of hunger, snapped the hasty stepmother. Take them away tonight. The children's father led them along tangled pathways to a trees. My dear Gran, wait here. I will search firewoods. Then away he stumbled back to his damp little cottage and his cruel wife, quiet as soon as wolves began to howl. The children shivered. We have walked so far, sighed Gretel. Our father is lost, and so we are. Cheer up, little sister, said Hansel with a smile. I heard our stepmother's horrid plan, so I have marked every twist of the path with a pure white pebble. And there in the starlight Gretel saw a line of shining stone. The children followed the white trail, and by sunrise they were safely home. But their stepmother's smile was as cold as a winter. Husband, she hissed. So how your two fists torment me. Tonight you must lose them forever. She gave each stole bread, and when their father led them through long lost wood, they followed him sadly. After many miles, he mopped his eyes and said, with her, my dear, I will search for ripe blackberries. They knew he would never come back, but when the wolves howled, Hansel smiled and said, cheer up, little sister. This time I will scatter a trail of small white breadcrumbs. Alas, there was no trail to be seen. Hungry birds had stolen every crumbs, so the children slept on a bed of brown leaves. And their dreams they saw a white dove who circled above them calling, follow me, follow me. When they wake up in the misty morning, there was the white dove fluttering away. Let's follow her, said Hansel. Things can't get any worse. Almost at once, the children saw a wonderful cottage made from a gingerbread and sweeties. Their mouths watered, and soon they were nibbling delicious chunks of wall. Window suddenly, Sugar, a sweet voice said, come in, my dears, and warm yourselves. Old lady stood by the door, and the children forgot to be frightened. And they accept and bang one the door. They were trapped inside witch house. Now her voice became as hard as a seasawed rock. Got you! She cackled, looking Hansel in iron cage. Boy, you will grow plump and juicy. Girl, you will be my slave. Poor Hansel, the witch fattened him until was round as a gobstopper. Poor Gretel, she ate nothing but scrap from the cat's saucer. At last, the witch circled, curled up the boy, "I will pie for my tea." In moments, Hansel was free. The two children grabbed the witch treasure and raced outside to find the white dove waiting for them. Of course, she led them home by the shortest way, and their father saw them. His smile was as warm as the summer day. The end.